Hi everybody, I just want to share a quick recipe with you. This is a honey marinated steak. It takes 3 tablespoons of honey, then there is 1/4 cup soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and then you just mix this all together. Try to get as much of it cleaned off my spoon as possible. It smells really good. I'm kind of surprised. It does take a bit to get the honey to mix in with the soy sauce and the vinegar, but you definitely want to make sure it mixes up here before I add my steaks. And you want to marinate the steaks for 4 hours before you cook them. Okay, it seems pretty well mixed. And I have 2 small sirloin steaks. I'll just put in here. Whoop. Just 1 small and 2 pieces, which is fine because I don't eat that much steak. I'll eat the small pieces for supper. Make sure these all get covered. Flip the bigger one over. And I'll put a lid on this and marinate it 4 hours. And then it says to broil or grill 5 minutes on each side for medium rare. So, I'm not sure if we'll be grilling tonight or if I'll cook this in the cast iron skillet, but I'll bring you back when it's that time. Hi everybody, welcome back to PM Homestead. Tonight I'm gonna bring you along while I make our supper. I'm making fried dandelion greens and a honey marinated steak. In my skillet I have some bacon grease that I'm frying my greens in. I also picked the first vegetable out of the garden today. I'm adding some green onions. I pulled 2 green onions out of our garden. So it'll have green onions and some garlic with it. I saved a root from these dandelions. Me and my husband's going to try dandelion root tea after supper. I did some research and found out it is possibly good for the big C in medical terms. I don't want to say it, but most people know what the big C stands for. So you can do your own research on that, on the dandelion root. But I have it cut and ready to steep in hot water after a bit. Turn my camera over so you can see the skillet a little bit. Like I said, these are first 2 green onions out of the garden. I figured those would be tasty with their dandelions, nice and fresh. We'll let this cook down a little bit. There's probably 2 tablespoons of bacon grease in here. I'll just keep a close eye on, see if I need to add more, which I think I'm going to have to. Probably about 2.5 tablespoons now. Starting to wilt down nice. I have this minced garlic that was in the refrigerator. I'm going to say probably a tablespoon. We both like garlic, so. This garlic doesn't take long to cook. Smells really good. A little bit of my favorite seasoning, farm dust. I'm going to go ahead and get my steaks that's marinated out of the refrigerator. I'm going to cook the steaks in the same skillet after the greens are done. I'll put them in a bowl and put them in the microwave to keep them warm after they're done cooked. They're just about there. Garlic's browning up nice. They didn't take long at all to cook. Turn the temperature down here for a second. I said I'm going to put these on a plate, put them in the microwave to keep warm while I cook up our steaks. There we go. There's what our fried dandelion looks like. And in this bowl is my honey marinated sirloin steak. I'm not going to add any other seasoning to the steak. And I'm going to cook this about 5 minutes per side. That'll give us medium to medium rare finished steak. So I'll bring you back when the steaks are done. And I got our plates filled. Okay, here's my plate, ready for supper. My dandelion greens, my 2 pieces of sirloin, honey marinated sirloin steak, done medium. Give a taste test. Steak has a very good flavor, kind of on the sweet side. Dandelion greens. Very good. Not bitter like I thought they'd be. I think I might like that a little bit better than spinach. Overall, 10 out of 10 for supper. Hope you enjoyed.